So Mick, a 4-0 defeat here at Shildon tonight. How would you sum up your thoughts after that?
Devastated, frustrated, annoyed, disappointed, surprised, probably all of those things. Never saw that coming. Didn't think a Hebburn team would fold like that. And again, Kevin and myself would like to apologise to the supporters who've come down here and had to witness that. Thankfully, it's not something that happens very often, and it won't happen again. What
went wrong tonight?
I don't know. We're playing a team who organised 4-4-2, sat deep. So first of all, they made it difficult for us to break them down. But that wasn't the issue. They were very direct, old school Northern League. We struggled to win the firsts, and that's not a criticism of centre halves and defenders, because you won't always win the firsts. But there has to be a better reaction to the seconds. They were winning firsts and seconds. We're 2-0 down from, long kick from Sean Newgate, the goalkeeper has played it long. We haven't dealt with it, they've got in. The second one I think was a set piece, free kick, and they've got in just after half time. But then we've pretty much collapsed. So job was done, I think at 2-0, because we just rolled over and said, scratch our belly.
Was it fair to say you never really looked like scoring tonight?
Yeah. Pretty much, until it was pretty much all over. The last 5 or 6 minutes were kind of hiding a few things in the box, and I think Louis clipped the ball. There's a ball gone in which Suds wasn't far away from, so there was like a period of 25-30 minutes in the second half where we just totally collapsed. And then when the game was already dead, I think it was the last 5 minutes where we huffed and puffed a little bit and had a little bit of a go, but it was just too little too late, unfortunately.
And after the high of beating Lower Breck 5-1 on Saturday, it's an extreme low, isn't it, after losing 4-0 here tonight?
Like I said, never saw it coming. None of us saw this coming. It's happened now. We just have to dust ourselves down and get on with it.
And you've not won in your last 3 league games now. If this sort of run continues, you're not going to be top soon, are you?
I didn't realise that. Obviously, I recall the Stockton games not that long ago. The fact we won on Saturday kind of breaks that run up as far as I'm concerned. So we won on Saturday, and we thought we would come here tonight and get something. We knew it was going to be a difficult task, and we weren't naive or silly enough to think we'd just come here and win. But I think Kevin's words were, we'll make sure we don't get beat. And like I said, didn't see it coming. And I'm sure there'll be a response, and we've had a good discussion in there with the lads, and we've got 2 important home fixtures coming up on Saturday and next week. So we've got Billingham and Whitley Bay.
And you missed 2 key players tonight in Graham Armstrong and Carl Taylor. How big a loss was that tonight, and are you expecting them to be back soon?
Well, it wasn't just that. I think Jack's been poorly as well, and even though he was on the bench tonight, he couldn't come on because again he's poorly. Robbie's literally ran off at one of the goals, and he's had an upset stomach, so came off a short while later. So, and I'm not going to make excuses for anyone, but that's kind of what we were dealing with tonight, and we hope they'll all be back and available for selection on Saturday.
And going into that game against Hebburn Town, does this loss make it even bigger?
That's a massive game. Every game is a massive game. Everyone, we knew this was going to happen. The people were going to get close to us. That's never been an issue. The fact that we've been battered 4-0 off, a league rival, that's disappointing. So we need a response. But if you're going to be the champion of this league or any league, it's about how you respond. It's about your desire, your will to win. And when your back's to the wall, how do you react? Do you come out and fight, or do you just crumble and roll over? So tonight, hopefully, will be an exception rather than the rule. There'll be a response on Saturday against a good side. They give us a good game down there. They're 6th in the table, so they're no mugs. Then we've got Whitley Bay, who've been again on an upsurge, and they'll always give the top teams a good game. So we've got 2 hard games, but 2 games that we must win as far as I'm concerned, and as far as Kevin's concerned, and as far as the players concerned. So we need a reaction, and quick.
And you mentioned the reaction a number of times. How confident are you that you'll get a good reaction on Saturday?
Without a doubt. I said we'd get a reaction after we played at Stockton, and we did. I think that was Lower Breck. and to be fair, we battered them, and that was a great performance. So we've gone from the sublime to ridiculous, because it was fantastic second half, some great football, and that tonight was awful. Like I said already, again, apologies to those who came down and witnessed that. I'm sure the players are embarrassed. Myself and Kevin are embarrassed, disappointed, and all those things I said from the very first question. Didn't expect it, didn't see it coming at all.
Mick, thank you very much.
No problem.